Good morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday, April. Is that an 8? Man, my vision sucks. I almost thought it was a 6 for a second. Good morning, Steak. What do you got, your national championship hat on today? Let me see it. Yeah, you're muted, by the way. Not
How about now?
Not anymore. Yeah, you're great. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all, by the way, thank you to everybody who joined us on the Happy Hour Picket channel yesterday. Congratulations. You're getting a lot of congratulations, Steak. Go Gators. Graphic looks like HIV prevention brochure. Congrats to Steak and the Gators. Yep, Steak. Congrats, DJ and Tough Hook. It was a tough hook on the 1.5 for Houston. We will obviously do a recap of the national championship. I have a lot of things to say. And then we're going to talk about the MLB board because it is fucking delightful.
Yeah,
starting at 1 o'clock. Then we've got, nothing till 4. Oh, well. But we've got 15 games, I believe 15 games today. Steak, a couple of good eyes by you last night. Great job. The Orioles came through every way we would have played that. We won. I took the first 5. Zach Gallen under pitching outs, tweeted a clip of that. Nice job. I believe you also had another good bet that I didn't like. Did that Red Sox under come through?
It pushed.
Okay, sorry about that. And there was one more that you had that was a pretty good look. Yep, we had the Cubs. I think the Cubs was the squad pod, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was the Orioles. Either way, we came through. The only thing that really pissed me off was Cal Raleigh last night because I've made a decision. I like Cal Raleigh, and I have no issues going to him. I've made a decision. I'm out on all things Mariners. So that's one of the big takeaways from there. Thank you everybody who is joining us today. Remember, as always, if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you're subscribed to the page and hit that like button as well. I see we're now up to 1,160 plus subscribers. Thank you. It was only a couple weeks ago during the Big East tournament. We were at 750, so we're climbing up there. Good morning on Twitch. Inner Punkness with a new follow. Yay, lads, with a 10 stream streak. That's awesome. Yay, lads. W, thank you for the support. Thank you for all the subscriptions yesterday. You guys are awesome. Good morning, DJs. What a game last night. Cash the Florida Future plus 950 placed in February. Well done.
Dope.
Well done. Masters Talk is tomorrow with BK. Yes, I'm putting my street cred on Pirates first 5. Ooh, I actually don't like it. We'll talk about that. First and foremost, let's recap the national championship game last night. Steak, why don't you walk me through your experience as a Gators fan? So you went out after happy hour. You went to the bar with the boys. You had 6 ounces of Anejo tequila in you. How were you feeling in the first half of that game?
Very, very bad. Feeling really.
Wow,
really
hold on. Prime bets with 5 subs.
Oh,
somebody
Lord.
must have cashed a Gators future. It's Mizzy, Kiora, Tifakashi, Karmaza, and Amirize. I can't pronounce the last 2, but W. Enjoy watching the board review ad free on behalf of Prime Bets. Thank you. Good vibes starting off early. The rare primer W. That's right. All right, Steak, walk us through your national championship experience last night.
Very, very bad start. They were dominating the offensive boards, and I'm pretty sure we had 8 turnovers before they had any.
Yep.
And I was like, well, this is, if you had to give a recipe for Houston not only winning, but dominating this game, it would be dominating the offensive boards and winning the turnover battle, which they were doing. Neither team was shooting the 3 well. And I just thought it was tough. But then I also told myself when it was 31-28 at half, I'm like, wow, Gators got their ass kicked in that half. And the fact that they're only down 3 makes me believe that they have a chance. And then Houston went up 12, and I was like, yeah, this shit. I mean, the Gators played horrible, bro. Like, the Gators played it really bad. I think Houston sucks.
I do too, dude.
I really do. I can't get past it. I think this fucking team sucks. At the end of the game, they don't have one fucking guy to take a big shot. They got so goddamn lucky to beat Duke. And congratulations, but holy shit, this team sucks. They're tough as nails. They're awesome at jumping on loose balls and getting rebounds, but holy fuck, this team sucks.
Oh, dude. I'm so glad you said that because that was so I went live on Twitter at halftime, and I wanted to give my thoughts because as a Houston backer plus 1.5, despite Houston kind of being in control, it wasn't really that they were doing anything that great. It was that the Gators were just playing so poorly. And I'm not trying to take away credit for Houston with the turnovers because I know their defense, that's what they do, and that's how they thrive. And I keep telling myself, all right, I can't keep saying Houston isn't good because You know that stat that they've won. They've won 18 games in a row. They've only lost one game in regulation. And I know, like, it's I don't want to be the fucking Stephen A. Smith or the Skip Bayless coming on the day after the national championship game. And I'm so glad you just said that, because Houston, even when I watched them earlier in the season, I just didn't think they were that good. They're tough, they're nasty, they're difficult to play, but their offense is miserable to watch. If LJ Cryer isn't hitting baller ass shots like Walter Clayton-esque shots, I'm sorry, but the fucking guy Williams down low, his post game is atrocious. Sharp, I understand somebody commented and said he's a 41% 3-point shooter. His fucking shots were abysmal. Some of those shots were so bad from both teams. I get it's national championship, but the misses were horrible. I got to tell you, I thought Houston's were way worse than Florida.
Dude, the Gators were bad, bro.
No, they were bad.
Teams in the country would have beat the Gators last night, if not more.
Yep. And I just got to say, listen, you know, the Gators, they clawed back and survived against UConn, but they're a better team than UConn is. But Florida was the type of team that was just like begging to get beat.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to do it. Nobody wanted to fucking beat them. And you know, Maryland didn't really have a pulse. But Texas Tech, that's the biggest bummer to me, because I really think Texas Tech could have beaten Houston, because they have some nasty defense, but they have way more talent offensively, in my opinion. I really think they could have. And then, you know, look, if you have it's a conflicting feeling, because I put myself in the shoes of somebody with a Florida ticket, and it's like, in a way, I'm torn, because you feel so lucky and fortunate to have just won a national championship where you were trailing all game. You saw that stat. They were only in the lead for about a minute.
17 seconds.
Yeah, 17 seconds up until they took the lead late in the game.
Yeah.
And then you won miraculously against Texas Tech. But also at the same time, and I'm wondering if you agree with this, the Florida Gators were a national championship team.
Yeah.
Like, they were a fucking good team. And I just kept thinking to myself, I didn't have FOMO from not pressing the button, because something scared me of at the end of the day, of like, I still had my doubts with Florida, but I remember watching them and just thinking, this team has no weaknesses. They're built on the inside. They've got size. Haw is a great, like, fucking, he was like a caravan, in my opinion. He reminded me of a caravan, and he came to play yesterday. Elijah Martin is a fucking badass. I love that guy. And Walter Clayton is just that dude, that stud guy that you have. So congratulations.
All those guys you just named played below average. That's what's crazy to say. Like, every guy you just named played significantly below their average. But Will Richard is worth mentioning, because he kept us in the game in the first half, and he didn't miss free throws. I think he shot over 50% from three. He's the reason. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that game was over if Will Richard doesn't hit a few of those threes.
Yeah, you're right. Every team needs that. Every team needs somebody. When you're going cold, you need that one dude to step up and fucking bail you out, and he was bailing them out. I agree, Aloha. That is definitely one of my takeaways.
He got abused by Roberts.
He did. But you know what? You know what? I have to give, I don't know if you need to give him credit or the coaching staff credit or Walter Clayton Jr. credit, because Walter Clayton started the game with 0 points all the way till the end of the first half. But did you see what he did? What he was filling up in the stat box? He had 7 assists, and most of those were like cuts from Condon going in the inside. He had pretty easy dunks, dude. He had like 3 or 4 easy dunks, and he had 2 right to start in the game. So I don't know if, like,
bro, the Gators passed the ball very well.
Yep.
Houston had like 4 assists. Houston did the same thing every fucking time down the floor, dude. It was either post up with Roberts or LJ Cryer take a fucking off balance jumper. It was Houston's offense is horrendous. I want to address 2 things, if that's okay. One, Aloha Betts pointing out that Gators went on that run with Walter Clayton on the bench. Big balls by Golden for that. Brought in it changed the game, which is very funny to say, but you could just tell Walter Clayton didn't have it last night. And then 2, Hefe brought up the officiating. I saw a lot of complaining about the officiating, and it's not that I disagree necessarily that Gators got a favorable whistle at the end, but if you don't think the Houston got a favorable whistle all up until that point, like, everybody was mad about like the 5 fouls in the 2 minutes, bro. Houston was in the bonus with 15 minutes left in the first half. Florida had 5 fouls
in the second half.
The Gators ever had 0. And then the missed goaltending, that was a bad missed call. What about the fucking non-foul, completely non-foul on the Gator center, and then he slams the ball down and gets the technical? Don't get me wrong, he deserves the technical. But the reason he was so fucking mad is because it wasn't a foul at all.
Yep. That was
and
terrible.
so, yeah. It was
Also, Walter Clayton had a 3 where he missed, where he got
and
fouled.
he hit his arm. Thank you.
Yep.
You. But complaining about the officiating after a game, not my thing.
No, I agree. Here's the thing. I don't think I saw people do it, and people will do it. And listen, I'm a Houston. I was a Houston backer, and as much as I would like to bitch about Houston getting, or it seemed like the Gators getting a favorable whistle, I remember those first. Exactly. I remember the first couple of minutes of the second half where that put Houston in such a big advantage to get them in the bonus with 14, 15 minutes in the second half of national championship game. And I did tweet. I was like, look, I hate that the refs are getting involved, but I got to tell you, like, some of those fouls on Florida were fouls, but then you're right. Like, things really went their way with that missed call on Clayton and that awful technical. Well, the technical was a technical, but the foul that you just mentioned. And dude, what did Houston keep doing that bit them in the ass? They kept missing fucking free throws. They kept missing free throws. I don't know what they ended up shooting at the end of the game. I think they missed probably 5 of them, but even Cryer, dude, when he took those 2 technical free throws, I want to say he made 1 and missed 1. Dude, did Walter Clayton miss any free throws last night?
No, I don't think so. Will Richard did either.
Don't think so. Make your fucking free throws. I'm sorry, but listen, I have no issue with losing my unit on Houston last night. At the end of the day, look, like, I want to sit here and tell you, I wish I was fucking right and would have won that money, but I'm not super blinded by my own ticket and my own bias. Houston was miserable. As bad as the Gators were in the first half, Houston was miserable in those last 10 minutes of that second half.
They were completely miserable. And awful. This is what we've been saying all year. At least this is what I've been saying all year. Who takes the last shot?
Yep.
I mean, bro, I've been saying that shit since January. And that last shot attempt was one of the most miserable last shot attempts you will ever fucking see. Like, bro, if the ball comes back down and you're worried about getting called for it, the time's just going to run out. Do it. And then foul the Gators. You get what I'm saying? Like, what he did was the stupidest thing you could do.
Yeah, no, Krabs, this was that's a very, very good take. Listen, I remember vividly the first time I watched Houston Steak. I was in Miami for a wedding. I went to the gym, no big deal. And I watched Houston play Arizona. You remember this story? And you paying attention to me, or are you reading the chat?
Pay attention.
Okay. Houston was losing in that game 24-17. And I remember I was on the treadmill just walking, and I remember telling myself I might want to get involved and take Houston live here because I didn't really think Arizona was good. But all I kept telling myself when I was watching that game is like, I don't really think Houston's that good. So I never got involved. Houston came back to win the game. Didn't really care, didn't have FOMO, but all I kept telling myself was I wasn't really impressed with either team. Arizona late, I started to get really impressed with because they were making their shots. But I was like, Houston just didn't really impress me. And all the way up until that game, all the way through into the tournament, people kept saying, and they're not wrong, they kept saying, DJen, Houston is good. Look at Ken Palm. Look at their ratings.
They are.
Look at them winning games.
They're good. They're good.
They're a good team. You're right.
Yeah.
Saying they're not a good team is a bad take. And that's why I don't want to be that guy. But I'm glad you said it. And I think that if you just take out the Ken Palms, take out the rankings, take out what they've done up until that point, that is a very abysmal offensive basketball team.
Yeah. And in reality, in any other year, this is what I think. I think Houston's ceiling in all reality was losing to Duke in the Final Four, and then something unspeakable happened, and somehow they beat Duke, which they had no business doing. But in all reality, Houston was good enough to get to the Final Four the way they did and lose to Duke. And in every other year, that would have happened. Not taking anything away from them, but that's who they are.
Yep. When Clayton didn't score in the first half and Florida was only down 3. Yep, that's Total Slayer. If you were in here late, that's what Steak was saying. As bad as they were, Houston was only up 3. And when I went on my live feed and was talking, I think you could tell I had a knot in my stomach. I was like, I got a terrible feeling Florida's going to come back. I said they were going to win the game by 4. I actually ended up taking that. It was 19-1. And it was kind of unfortunate because they were up 2. And when Houston turned the ball over in that last possession, I was like, fucking foul, because Florida would have hopefully made 2 more free throws.
Yeah.
And I didn't get your bet in 68-64. The whole time I kept telling myself, oh my God, this actually might land on 68-64.
That would have been crazy.
I would have never.
Did we get sub banks?
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, well, Prime Bets game out 5. Yay Lads gifted a sub to Crabs. Aloha gifted a sub to Straight Locks. We love that. We love that nice and early on a Tuesday morning. We got almost 100 people in here on Twitch, YouTube. How we doing? I haven't seen the YouTube chat too chatty this morning. Are you guys still getting the crusties out of your eyes, out of the kids say? Oh no, we got YouTube chats buzzing. Who's on Twitter right now? Twitter, if you guys want to come to Twitch or YouTube, feel free. Otherwise, like the tweet, the stream, and retweet it. We appreciate that. He's just stupid. I like Wild Jabroni, though. It's a great name. Jabroni is one of my favorite words, probably influenced by Wedding Crashers.
I like Jamoke.
Jamoke? You're a Jamoke. Interesting. So anyways, kind of in closing, Steak, I don't know how you feel about this, but I really, really don't want to be the negative Nancy, and I don't want to be the guy that shits on things, because we just did it with White Lotus, and it is annoying. Like, I don't like people that just like everything and just frolic around like they're in fucking Disneyland every day. Like, where's TikTok? Oh, TikTok has banned me for a week. We know that. Boo, bitch. Fuck you, TikTok. Anyways, I don't want to shit on everything. So I don't want to be the guy, Hype Train level 2. Thank you, everybody. I don't want to be the guy that just comes in here and shits on that national championship game. But I don't care that it was close. I thought it was an ugly, bad game of basketball. Agree or disagree?
Agree. I'm glad that it was close. I had a few drinks. I had a good time. It was not, both teams did not play their best games. That's just undoubtable.
Final Four was better. Absolutely. The Final Four was very good. I will admit that. But that was just like a really good way to end the season because I was just ready for college basketball. Say thoughts on 7-9 freshman. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Have you seen this kid?
No.
You should. Oliver Ryu. You should pull up a picture of him. You have to see what, he looks like he'll snap in half. The first time he gets fouled, he looks like he's going to snap in half.
Oliver. Florida.
He ain't Wemby.
Oh my.
Can you show it or no?
No, I don't think so. Hold on. Oh, actually, well, this isn't really a good. This isn't really good. Hold on. I might as well just start sharing my screen because we're going to need it up in a second. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got a folder up.
Yeah, it was anticlimactic in my opinion, Luke, but it was high level defense.
So here's the thing. I'll give you high level defense, but dude, I'm sorry. When you shoot the basketball, like Houston was shooting the basketball, they were literally, they didn't even look like shots. They looked like chest passes. And they were hitting the backboards with so much fucking speed. And every time Williams went into the paint, he was awful. He was like, he didn't even look for the rim. He was just kind of like threw the ball at it. I like a good soft touch. And Sharp's, oh my God, Sharp's shooting in the first half was so bad. Effort was there.
I thought, sorry, I didn't mean to highlight that one. I want to highlight this. So, yes, this is a very obvious thing to say. I think a lot of people were saying that when we were bitching about the tournament. I would obviously rather watch last night's game, but I would take that tournament over this tournament any day of the fucking week.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good point. This is Oliver Ryu. This guy's 7'9".
Yeah, he's 7'9". That's not the best picture of him, but he is a lanky, fucking skinny dude. It's crazy. He literally can fucking reach up and dunk. Nope, doesn't have to get off the ground.
Wow. Google images that dude. All right, hold on.
Yeah, because that's not the best picture.
All right.
I've seen some TikToks of him, and it's insane. There's like a 6'4" guy standing next to him, and he looks fucking like me and you.
Oliver Ryu. Let me get a better. Oh, here's the one. I got the one. You ready?
Yeah.
This is stupid. This is stupid.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh my God, I know. Because, dude, those guys are probably like 6'6".
So I met these British guys one time at a bar, and I love British people. They're great. And they were talking about, they were kind of shitting on American sports, and they were like, the things we don't like about American sports. And there were a handful. The one I remember is like, why do you guys call it the World Series? The world isn't involved. I was like, okay, fair point. There's probably a reason why I don't know it. But the other thing was basketball. They don't really care for basketball because they call it tall ball. Because if you're tall, you have such an advantage because of obviously putting the ball in the hoop. This guy gives them exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah, but that's silly. The best players in NBA aren't the tallest. So that's a pretty bad take, to be honest.
Right, but if you are tall at basketball, you immediately have an advantage to play basketball.
It's
like this guy. This guy's. Yeah. This guy has.
I get the Zach Edey argument, obviously.
Yeah, there you go, Zach Edey. But Zach Edey's good. He's more than just a tall dude. Houston collapsed. Yeah, dude, but Houston's fucking.
They did collapse. No, they did.
Oh, I know. But it's like, you know what I kept saying too when I was watching that game? I really can't believe I'm saying this, but like, I wish it was Duke.
I wish it was Duke too.
I wish it was Duke.
Played like that against Duke, bro. They were getting spanked.
Duke would have won by fucking 18 points.
Spanked, bro.
Yeah.
If Florida played like they did last night against Duke, they were getting absolutely abused.
Oh my God, that guy standing next to him is 7-1. Holy shit. Houston was the most disciplined team, especially guard, played down the stretch all season, completely figured out the most tournament. Yep. Usually Edey is about to muck the Hornets. I love that somebody is still following fucking because they are good. Duke would have beat both of them for sure last night. Yes, they would have. Yep. Yeah, if you have a Duke, dude, if you had a Duke national championship ticket or like a Duke national championship parlay with anything, RIP to that. Okay. I think I'm good on college basketball. It was a good tournament. I enjoyed watching the shit out of it. I enjoyed gambling on it. I don't think I won money. No, I think I know I didn't win money. Shout out Georgia for 5 years. But there were some good moments, and we bid you adieu, or whatever that saying is. All right. I think it's time to get into baseball. There's no slowing us down. I mean, we are going all the way in on leaning into our systems, leaning into what's working, and most importantly, avoiding the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah. So there's every team plays today.
Does that sound right?
I was going to ask, and then we need to set the over/under for mispronunciation of names. I was thinking like 6.5. I don't know if B. Kelly's here.
So there's 30 baseball teams.
Yeah.
There's 15 games. So my math has it at every game playing. By the way, real quick, I do want to point out when it comes to the pitcher system, 2 young guys that have failed that system, Mitchell Parker on the Nationals and Kev's guy, Casey Mize yesterday on the Tigers. The only reason
with Casey Mize.
Yeah. The only reason, well, they're not the only. I was going to take Yankees first 5, but I don't trust Rodon. But I am happy to if there's something there with a young guy, like really something there. You know, for example, I faded Ben Brown on the Cubs the other day with the Padres. I didn't do it the easiest way. I took them full game money line. I wish I would have just taken the fucking first 5. But like Ben Brown isn't really a guy, and I could be wrong. Nobody warned me of like some special talent. Mitchell Parker looks to me like he might have something, and I faded him, and I'm like, I'm good. I won't keep timing Mitchell Parker. But that nugget, Special K, that you gave me about Mize being a number 1 overall pick, having the surgery, being rehab, etc., working on his splitter, I just want to say thank you. That's the type of shit, if you guys know in the chat, I love to hear, because those are the things I will take into consideration and respect. Steak, were you about to say something?
Nah.
Okay, sorry. I'm just being respectful when I ask you, by the way, because I feel like if you, I sometimes feel like I hog the microphone, and I want to make sure I don't do that too much. All right, Hype Train level 1 has been complete. I think it's time to get into the board. And at 1 o'clock, 1:10 p.m., we have got none other than your favorite. Is it Charles?
Oh,
Carlos. Charles Carrasco.
Did you already do one name? Holy shit, it's over soaring. Oh my God.
No. I didn't mispronounce it. I just got that one wrong. I only call him Cookie Carrasco. I only call him that. So I started to wonder, what does the C stand for? Yes, Crutch. Thank you, by the way, in the Discord. Did you see what Crutch put in the Discord?
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you if you saw it. I didn't check it last night because I was drinking and watching the championship. But yeah, I saw it today. It's awesome.
I'm going to actually make a Discord invite. Crutch, and all, I'm not even joking, man. In all seriousness, that is a very, very nice nugget. Here is the link for the Discord. If you guys want to join, please do. It is free to join. We were going to do the paywall at one point, but I found a new way to combat the bots. It is invite only, and we have an expiration on this link. It's going to last for 1 hour. And if you come in and you look like a bot, you smell like a bot, I'm going to just ban you immediately. Just FYI. Okay. It's happened a few times. And if I do it by accident, you're not a bot, hit me up in the DMs on Twitter. All right. Let's get into it. First game, Scooball. I've been corrected. Scooball Day against Cookie Carrasco.
No way, dude. Is that really, that's what we're doing? He's not Scooball?
Nope.
Oh my God.
Yep. You probably weren't here for that one. I was saying Scooball and somebody said Scooball.
Scooball.
No. Well, okay. So you're telling me somebody gave me the wrong.
I need Kev. That's what I need.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Scooball. I'm honestly kind of pissed off. Because now I feel like we're getting nitpicky with this shit. Gonzaga, Scooball.
You know what's funny? Like this year, this year, this doesn't even impress me.
I hate it here.
School bowl?
Yeah, he says bowl, Scooball. Okay, fine. Yeah. Move on. You were right.
Evaldi and King under case hit. Oh, yeah. Evaldi came off of a great performance. That's why we faded. That's why we took the Cubs. King had 11 cases last time out, and he went under. Okay. Stop trolling. Scoo ball. No, it's not. I'm not the pronunciation police unless it's really that bad. I'm sports fact police. I like that. Zilbert. So we've got Cookie Carrasco 1-0 with a 7.3 ERA. Tariq is 0-2. Ooh, good.
All jokes aside, Alan Dimms, good call on Walter Clayton under.
Yep.
Free as air.
Yep. Sure was. And then, look at Mark Sears, had a great game. Next game, poopy pants. So there was definitely something there to be had. All right. Oh, by the way, I meant to ask you, who was the guy that went over for Florida? Like, I know the Richard was the other dude, but did Martin didn't go over his points, did he?
Doubt it. No,
I don't think
maybe Condon would be the only other person I could think of.
Oh yeah. Condon, even though he got abused, he did have a nice little bounce back game. Okay. Anyone who corrects you on something like that is a virgin, probably. Okay, he gives up 3 runs and lost. Let's see what Scooball's done so far. He did not have a good performance against the Dodgers in his opener. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 home runs he gave up, and only 2 Ks. Then he bounced back a little bit with the Mariners. He had 8 Ks, 3 walks though, which is not good. Who the fuck are you walking on the Mariners? I mean, I would pitch to every single person down the middle. They wouldn't hit it. 6 hits, 3 earned. So now he's going against the Yankees today. The Yankees, let's see. Nobody really hits him well except Judge. 6 for 14 off of him, 4 Ks. And then Goldschmidt hits him pretty well. So he bats right, and Scooball is a lefty. So that would make some sense. And then the other side, you got Cookie Carrasco. Steak. My first thought in this game, oh my God, it's cold. It's 33 degrees and it's 13-mile-an-hour winds. So maybe this makes it a little bit more obvious, but I was going to say I like the under in this game. I was going to say I like Scooball to pitch well, and maybe the Tigers bats where you expect them to show up, maybe not so much. Let's look at Cookie Carrasco's stats here, and I'd love for you to give me the ballpark, pal, but hold on. 38 years old is Cookie Carrasco, by the way.
He got shelled his first start and then had a pretty good start the second start, right?
Well, pretty much identical stats, but for whatever reason against Milwaukee, he only went 2 innings. I'm not exactly sure why. Oh, maybe the 5 hits and 3 runs came a lot sooner. Then he went 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned. You take that. 5 Ks. That's a quality Cookie Carrasco start. I think your average person would say. How many times how many names have been fucked up so far? Not true.
Oh, no.
I think we're at 0.
He asked a question. How can you say not true?
Oh, because Special K said 3.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
It depends if you count Scooball as one, Matt.
What are we thinking here, Steak? I'm going to pull up Pickett right now and see what the lines are. Hold on. Total 7.5. Tigers are -160. Go ahead.
I don't love anything, but if you want to back Scooball,
nice.
I would wonder if you should maybe be betting Yankees team total under, because it would really suck to go into this game wanting to back Scooball and Cookie Carrasco fucks you over, because if you take the under with the intentions of backing Scooball, you are also investing in Cookie Carrasco. And I'm wondering if maybe what you really like is Yankees team total under.
Yeah, that is what I like. Okay. I agree. I agree. Tigers getting respect. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this the worst pitcher in the Yankees rotation? Because we're talking about the freaking Cy Young winner here.
We are, but it's still the Tigers and the Yankees, and I think I would agree with Special K. I think this is a very respectful line.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Big Dilf. Oh, Big Dilf switched up. He's in Twitch today. Let's look at the Pickett action and see what's going on here. If you haven't signed up for Pickett, download it. Use the promo code DGen. You get $3 off. Make sure you follow us. Steak friend with 2 A's, _degenerate. Looks like more money on the over today. Spread. People like the Tigers run line a little bit. And 50-50 on the money line action. I like the first 5 under. But I get what you're saying though. Why have Cookie Carrasco involved on an under? You're absolutely right. It does make a lot of sense because it's very cold. Yeah. This would have to be an obvious underplay. Do you guys agree or disagree?
I don't think it's an obvious underplay. No, not with the Yankees bats coming off a bad day. And the Tigers bats getting to go against Cookie Carrasco. I don't think it's an obvious under, really.
Interesting look here from Crutch. Volpe under half a base plus 120. Somebody told me, maybe I was talking to Jay Kazin. He was like 6-0 and betting unders for hitters, under bases. That's cheeky because a lot of people don't play unders, myself included.
Yeah.
So anybody who's playing unders, I got to tell you, I respect the shit out of you. I mean, obviously, if you're losing money, that's not great, but unders are very bold to play. All right, you want to maybe move on from this one? It's at 1:00 and the only game at 1:00. That's why I was trying to maybe focus on it a little bit to have a little fun or a sweat. What's Scooble's strikeout line at? Let's go look at it. I'm an unders guy. Quantitative. You've been a great addition to the board review. We're very happy to have you here. And and not even with just your winners because we don't judge people by winners, but you bring the heat. So first, oh wait, no, sorry. What did I just do? Oh, I fucked up. Hold on. There we go. All right. Popular markets. Cookie Carrasco under strikeouts. Scooble 6.5 over -160.
I see straight lock says over 7.5 on the blue book is plus 122. I would do that first before I took the -160.
Yeah. So you like Scooble to get 8K?
I like him to have a good day. Yeah, I do.
What about the Nerfy?
Yeah, dude. Once again, if you want to invest in Cookie Carrasco, I guess go ahead. Can't stop you.
Especially after a good game. Nah, you might be onto something. I think you're onto something. Maybe I'm just gonna go Yankees team total under.
Yankees first 5.
First 5.
That's cheeky.
Endless tricks on QE. It's sale day. Okay. All right. We don't really like anything in this game. The last thing I want to do, if you were to fade Cookie, so he's got good numbers against him. Oh my God, dude. Javi Baez. This is Baez's guy. 3 for 7 with a home run.
Did Baez homer yesterday?
I don't know. Let's see. 32 years old. Wow, he's batting 318. No, he doesn't have a homer, but maybe he he went 3 for 4 2 days ago. He was
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Wow, 3 for 4 against the White Sox a couple days ago. Good for him. Okay. We can move on. Maybe Yankees first 5 team total under. I might get in there for a little bit of an afternoon sweat. All right. Let's go to your beloved White Sox here, Steak. The White Sox are, or no, let's go off this board. I like
Mets Marlins.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to tell you, dude, I had the Marlins plus 1.5 yesterday at a plus price. They're down by 1 the entire game. And then fucking bottom of the 8th inning, you need 3 more outs, dude. And a guy walks, steals second. Jose Siri. Guy walks, Mark Vientos, Siri pinch runs, whatever the fuck, steals, and then single to knock him in to make it 2-0. I was upset. Anyways, Clay Holmes. I'm not really a big Clay Holmes guy. Clay Holmes is -270. You know, just out of principle, I want to maybe fade Clay Holmes. He had a better start in his second appearance. Let's pull that up for the chat.
Thank you, Sports Clown.
Yeah, so 4 2/3 against Houston, 5 hits, 2 earned run. I guess that's not terrible, but 4 walks is not good. Then he had a nice game against the Marlins. So it's the second time around for them. 4 2/3, 6 hits. So they got him a little bit. 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 Ks. 6 Ks. You know, I might take Clay Holmes under strikeouts today. I haven't even looked at the Marlins lineup yet. This is the first time I've looked at who the fuck are these people? Who is Otto Lopez? Matt Mervis? The fuck is Matt Jonah Bride? Derek Hill? That guy sounds like a shooting guard. Graham Paul. This is crazy. Nick Fortes.
Is he saying all these names right, chat?
Yeah. You see the pitcher's name for the Marlins, right? Oh, Connor Gillespie. No, my favorite player is Jacoby Gillespie, isn't it? The guy that I like from Maryland that's going to Tennessee. I'll be on him. All right, Steak. Let me go to Pickett here real quick. It's got all kinds of tabs open right now. Hope you guys appreciate the multitasking that Steak and I are doing over here. We've got he did not miss one. I am in piss. Let's go. B. Kelly. Admirable. Appy Frick.
Thank you, Hill Daddy. Hill Daddy kind of stole my thunder that I said to you yesterday. For me, it's fuck the Marlins. I told you that yesterday, too. I projected 4-0 Mets. Obviously, I didn't get my exact score to come through, but 2-0, not so bad. I think the Mets are going to cover the run line in every game of this series.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think the Marlins are good. I don't think they're as feisty as people think they are. And I think this is a really good fucking get-right series for the Mets. I think they win this game very easily as well.
Wow. So minus one.
Sorry to cut you off. Do I think a few more runs come from each team? Yes, I do.
So that's what I was going to ask you. The total you can find at Caesars, according to Pickett here, you can find the total at 7 minus 110, or you can play the Mets minus 1.5 minus 120. Looks like at ESPN Bet. Okay. Not much wagered on this game at all. Certainly.
But I like them run line higher, Destiny.
Yeah. Look, the run line's actually a little split. I wonder why. Maybe shame on me. Maybe people don't like Clay Holmes like I don't like Clay Holmes. Okay. So I have a fun bet here, Steak. I mean, it's getting cute. It's getting real cute. Let's look at Connor Gillespie real quick. Chewy, what was for breakfast? Nightbot is asking that. Banana muffin. Let's go, Chew. Any way we can get a banana is a good way. Come on, baby. We love that, Chewy.
Greg would be furious hearing you pitch a banana muffin is healthy. Furious. He would be so mad, dude.
Greg, honestly, I mean this very disrespectfully, can go fuck himself. All right. Let's Connor just kidding. Everybody knows I love Greg. 5 strong innings against the Mets. Okay. I have the play.
Okay.
You probably know what I'm going to tell you.
No, I don't.
Okay. So Connor Gillespie just went 5 innings, 73 pitches, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 6 Ks, no walks against the Mets. Who were the lucky few to get a hit from him? Alonso and Soto. No extra base hits. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if there was or wasn't. I like the Mets team total over.
Okay. Yeah, I like that too.
Yep.
Yeah, I really do.
Hey, we're banned on TikTok, right? Why does everyone still have their shirts on? Very funny. When was the last time Greg contributed anything? Fuck him, respectfully.
I loved his tweet though about the Gators. That shit got me. That made it move.
Which one?
Feels like 07 and he bet the Gators football to win the national championship.
Well, wasn't that kind of confusing? Because we even had a mutual friend, text us and thought that was a 50-1 Gators hit the national championship in basketball. And he was like, nice hit, Greg.
Oh, yeah. No, it didn't confuse me at all.
Okay, gotcha.
That person's an idiot.
It kind of confused me for a second. I was like, Greg had the Gators 50-1 last night. And then I was like, oh, he's got him in football. I like it. You want to take it?
No.
You're such a pussy, dude.
No, I don't want to take it.
I'm just kidding. You don't want a primer one time?
No. No.
Okay. Hey,
No,
you know what?
I'm heavily invested into DJ Lagway. I don't need to have any money on him. I'm very excited, and I just don't want to have any money on him.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's fade Connor Gillespie. Steak. I like the Mets team total over.
Yep, and I like Mets team total over or Mets -1.5.
Okay. Popular bets. Brandon Nimmo home run is up there. Ooh, people. Oh. I know what it is.
I got something too, and you're done.
I know what it is. I know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. You ready? Connor Gillespie under outs. POD.
Don't hate that at all.
PO motherfucking D. And the D stands for Deliverance. Because that was a fucked up movie and a good Bubba Sparks song. And it actually has the right meaning of what's going to happen in the bets. Call that a fucking tripleta. Now I want one for lunch.
All right. You want to hear my player for the game?
Hold on, let me guess.
Okay.
You like Mark Vientos?
Yeah, I do. Hobie hit me yesterday and said take him to have hits or hits, runs, RBIs, and a home run. So I tailed. And obviously, as our guy Cornfields is figuring out, it's always the next day. Unless it's Vladdy Guerrero, then it's never. That's fucked up.
Who did you just say is figuring that out? I fucking figured that out 2 years ago. You're always.
I know, and Cornfields figured it out more recently, and that's why it's more interesting. But unless it's Vladdy Guerrero and you bet a guy to have a home run, that motherfucker always seems to have one the next day. So I kind of think Mark Vientos is going yard. Kev, Mark Vientos, and let's move on.
Okay. I like it. Chat, you want to take, you know what? I have my, I've been taking a lot of notes lately in life because like things come up and here's the thing. I use my calendar, but like I need people to send me calendar invites and then I accept them. And then I look at my calendar and I'm like, okay, this is what I have coming up. But then if like something pops up, I just tell myself, oh, I'll remember to do that. And then I don't. Or like even when we do a stream, I'll like, oh, I want to talk about this. And then I forget. So I'm writing things down a lot more. Actually, no, I just saw that morning routine video that went viral where the guy puts his head in the Saratoga water and he journals. So that's why I'm journaling. Just kidding. I just beat the trolls to that one. Mets team total over. Connor,
bro, a D-Gen morning routine video would go so hard.
I have two reasons why I don't think I want to recreate that.
I don't want you to recreate it. I want you to make it your own.
I don't really have that great of a morning routine.
4 a.m., wake up to piss. 6 a.m., check all the scores of the games you didn't watch last night. Like you could do this.
Yeah. But then I wake up, I mouthwash, have a cup of coffee, catch up on some news. Line of Coke 640, hilarious. Go to the gym,
It's fucking.
It's not that great. I just don't think it'd be that funny.
It'll be funny. Yeah, you can make it funny.
Hold on. All right, you like Vientos over hits, runs, RBIs?
Yeah. Or I want to sprinkle him to homer.
Sprinkle in. Oh, okay. You want to see what that is? Let's go look at it real quick because now I know how to. You got to tell me what you're fucking laughing at, dude. I see no lies.
Bagel bites for breakfast at 7:05. That's in honor of Chewy.
Yeah, bagel bites used to be a go-to for me. Lathered in ranch dressing. Lathered. Greg, you hear that? Lathered in ranch dressing, bitch. All right, hold on. Odds by player. I love that I know how to do this right now. The first guy that comes up, who the fuck is Luis Angel? No, it's Luis Angel Acuna. Chat. Luis Angel. It's not Luis Angel. It's not fucking Luis Chris Angel. Don't even start with me. Ronald's brother. Oh, yeah, that's right. Did you know that, Steak?
Yes, as of 10:50 in the morning, I did.
Stupid. The answer is no. All right, hold on. We're going to Mark Vientos, then we're going to move on. I still can't believe there's a guy named Matt Mervis. A weird name. All right.
Matt Mervis feels like a guy that like does something creepy at work and has to have like a special meeting with HR. And they call him Mervy the Pervy.
You're so right. I don't know how I feel about it. If I was sitting at a desk next to a guy named Matt Mervis, I would constantly be like looking over my shoulder.
Yeah.
He might steal a bag today. What? DGen, when you get to the game, my favorite prop is Gio Urshela for the A's over. Got it. Okay. What is this? Jolly Olive status? I don't know.
Olive, that's how you wrote that? You wrote that as Olive?
Well,
that counts as a mispronunciation, chat.
Oh, Jolly Olive. I thought there were. Yeah, I got nothing on that one. Mervis, the Purvis. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We got a lot of baseball to discuss, but I got 3 bets for that game, Steak. Mets team total over, Connor under outs, and Vientos over, hits, runs, RBIs, and a sprinkle for a home run. So it's Mark Vientos day, according to Steak, and Hovey will be a day early and pissed. Fat Girls with a sub bang, 28 months. Congratulations on your 2-year and 1/4 anniversary. No, 1/3 anniversary. Sorry, I'm late. Judge plus 225 is insane value, to be honest. Has 2 home runs off Screwball and is batting 429. Well, keep in mind the weather is not good hitting conditions today either. It's very cold. Oh, you know what? It's cold in New York. It's really cold in the Mets game. Maybe the team.
I saw the catch, Phils. I didn't know that's what you sent. I saw the catch on Vientos for sure because I fucking had him.
47 degrees. That doesn't seem right. It's fucking freezing, but it's 28-mile-an-hour winds. That's why. All right, let's keep moving. Everybody's locked in. We've got a packed house in here. Good morning. It's not even 11 o'clock. 120 in Twitch, 50 in YouTube. Everybody on Twitter. Again, please make sure you're following the pages. Subscribe to YouTube. Hit that like button. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. By the way, Crutch and Budman, did you guys get your hoodies? Fucking chilly out there. Did you get your hoodies? You got your coupon codes, I believe. You shop.thedegenerateweekly.com. Hoodies, crew necks, beanies, and the gambling mug. Don't forget about the gambling mugs. Those are a good deal. I think they're like $14-15. All right, let's keep moving. Cleveland and Shane Smith with the White Sox Steak. I have a feeling you're going to do it. And you know what? I would co-sign it because I think the Guardians might be stinky.
Yeah,
so
the Guardians might be stinky. And we should have like theme music before I start talking about the White Sox. We need to do that.
All right, hold on. Let me see what I got real quick.
Need like a skit, and then I start talking about the White Sox. So yeah, White Sox first 5 money line. White Sox first 5. Pretty good White Sox music.
It's kind of south side.
White Sox run line. All 4 ways. All 4 ways.
Can you say,
bro? I should be wearing my Guardians hat.
Why would you wear your Guardians hat?
Because last time I wore my Guardians hat, they had 0 runs.
It's probably too late to put it on now.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
You keep all your fucking this idiot. You don't need to turn your camera off to fucking leave. Anyways, Shane Smith is pitching against Ben Lively. I'm gonna stop saying so much. So let me just stop doing that. We'll just have some silence. Silence is okay. I'm just gonna remove Steak for a second. What's up, everybody? All right. Damn it. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 73 pitches, 2. Oh, he's coming off of a 2-hitter. Oh no. 4 walks, 3 Ks. Oh no. Fuck. He's gonna get wrecked. Is he good? Crutch. No, not Crutch. Yeah, Crutch. Do we have a Shane Smith? Let's go look at Shane Smith's player profile. 25 years old. Decent in MLB debut. Who the fuck wrote decent? I would say that's pretty damn good. Steak is back. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's White Sox colors. That's a sign.
Yeah.
Smith cruised through 5 2/3 scoreless innings, but got cut short of an opportunity for a quality start after walking back-to-back hitters. The Twins then rallied for 5 runs on Penn Murphy, Matt Mervis's brother. Smith, by the way, Penn Murphy is a wild name too. He lines up for a road start versus the Guardians this week. Okay.
Penn Murphy?
Penn Murphy.
Don't like that.
No, I don't like that either. Fantasy, a sleeper in the Bruins system who was poached by the White Sox with the first pick of the rule draft. Okay, so he's a decent prospect. Ben Lively, 33 years old. That is a big gold chain. I think Ben Lively thinks he's somebody he might not be.
Let's see. Can you zoom in on it? I'll be the judge of.
No, I can't. That's the best.
Penn Murphy sounds like a rapper who never made it.
We don't need to focus on Penn Murphy, by the way. Roughed up and lost. So, I hate to say it, but what I probably would want to do here is fade Shane Smith after the legacy debut and back, Ben Lively, who hasn't had really 2 good starts at all. 4 hits.
One does not simply fade Shane Smith. You fucking frozen?
I did. Am I back?
Oh, dude, I thought you were joking. Yeah, you're back. I don't know what happened.
Okay. I think that maybe Shane Smith, are we going to put him in the Mitchell Parker and Casey Mize category? That's going to be up for the chat.
No, that's going to be up to today.
Del Freo says, fuck Shane Smith. Lively isn't good.
He's a Guardians fan.
Oh, that's duh. OH. Wow, congratulations. You guys fucking spelled 4-letter word. It's 2 O's.
Yeah, you're not bitter.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay, what are we doing?
White Sox run line.
Oh my God.
And I saw Rolo in here, White Sox team total over. I co-signed that. Any way you want to do it. Any way you want to do it.
You want to go over in the game or no?
No.
Because you think Shane Smith is going to fucking deal. Huh?
Oh my God. Talk dirty to me, dude. Talk dirty to me.
Pete is on the White Sox team total over. No shit. Well, I mean, you're just fading Ben Lively because he's poopy. Yeah. Right?
And the Guardians are kind of poopy.
Sure. Ben Lively's a righty, and the White Sox have a lot of righties. The only guy in the lineup that's a lefty is Benintendi. I mean, I don't know if
this is the home opener for the Guardians.
Oh wow, the White Sox actually hit him fairly well too. Check this out.
Oh, Lord.
Benintendi 2 for 7. Andrew Vaughn 2 for 4. Lenin Sosa, yeah, that's correct. Assholes. 1 for 2. Okay. Ben Lively isn't that bad, but I do not like him today. Okay.
Oh my God, all the fucking
Alan Dim's model, Pete's model. Model it up. Your model.
White Sox. Let's go.
All right. I'm taking the +1.5. Actually, I should check. I keep seeing these 2.5 lines offered, but then I don't see where they are. I guess I should have remembered that because I wanted to take the Marlins +2. It was like a decent minus price. The only thing I found on my books were 2.5, and it was way too juicy. I said absolutely not. But you can get the Marlins today. I don't even know what book this is. It's not BetMGM for +2 for -129. I don't know what the +1.5 is. Total at 7 over -125. Alt line DJ. Yep. White Sox versus 5. Penn will blow it. Why not just White Sox team total over?
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Shamway will be boots on the ground. That's awesome. Seen that stadium. Big Cleveland fan. Don't get it twisted.
Yep. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving. We are 3 games down into the baseball slate. And so far, we've got a couple things that we like. I'm going to go Yankees first 5 team total under. I'm going to back Skoo Bowl. We're going to go Mets team total. Connor Gillespie under outs is my POD. Mark Vientos over hits runs RBIs for Stake. And
I like that you're writing it down. I'm going to post it in the Discord later.
Okay. White Sox +1.5 and the team total over. That's why Stake is the GOAT.
Oh, did I already tell the story about Michael Irvin when I was in Cleveland?
I don't know. Chat.
I went to a strip club in Cleveland and Michael Irvin was up there by himself, just fucking chilling. I've
heard Michael Irvin gets down at strip clubs.
He was getting down this night.
Yeah. I've heard some. I wouldn't even say it. I mean, not that I think we'll get banned, but I've heard he's done some things.
Yeah, we would have been banned on TikTok for that already.
Right out in the open at strip clubs. I don't know if anybody knows the report or the rumor that I heard. But anyways, we'll keep moving. All right, Pittsburgh and St. Louis. Steak. Somebody mentioned this to me. I think I agree. That fucking line looks short. Skeens is -130. Let's go see what he is on Pickett. -130, dude. Fuck. Against Sonny Gray and the Cardinals. I mean, I know it's Sonny Gray, but what?
Fuck.
I don't want to be the guy fading Paul Skeens. I'm telling you right now, I'm not taking the Cardinals today, but that line looks short. Skeens just beat the Rays. The Rays actually got to him a little bit, though. I mean, they only scored 2 runs in the game, but I think they had like 4 or 5 hits on Skeens. That's way more than I would have expected the Rays to hit. He's a righty. Got a couple lefties in the lineup. Let's see how the Cardinals do against him. They've probably seen him quite a bit, right? Up. I mean, he had 5 days off, but it was 102 pitches. 3 hits. Oh, I thought they had more hits. Sorry about that, guys. Did not go over his case. Fuck you. Let's see.
Has Paul Skeens pitched a home start yet?
No. No.
Okay.
He's played the Rays and the Marlins.
And when he played the Marlins, what was the line?
Like the line on the game?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me tell you. He was minus 142, but he was against Alcantara.
And he was on the road. I don't know. I can't call. I don't think you can make Pirates bigger favorites against Sonny Gray.
Skeens over outs. Keep in mind, he's added a couple pitches to his arsenal compared to what the Cardinals saw from him last year. Got you. Minus 200 against good teams. Yeah.
Was he?
I don't know. I have no idea. I said yeah, but I probably shouldn't have. I can't co-sign that with a verbal yeah. I retract that yeah. If the Tigers are minus 160 with Scooball, the Pirates should be at least minus 150 with Skeens. No, because it's Cookie Carrasco and it's Sonny Gray.
But it's a fair point because
it is a good point.
The Yankees are better than the Cardinals, especially offensively.
Yeah.
A fair point, actually. I don't know. Now on my mind, it's a mind fuck.
I say we stay off this game entirely.
I'm gonna.
Okay. Hitting conditions, if anybody cares, looks like pretty good. I mean, it's just cold out there, but I think a huge freaking, what do you call that? Like storm along the East Coast that moved from the Midwest. It passed. So now we're going to get sunny skies, but it brought along with it a cold front. I'm not no weatherman over here, but 13 mile an hour winds, not the windiest, but 37 degrees. So you're probably going to see a lot of lower totals than usual because of that temperature. But I don't know. I mean, I guess the over could be a nasty play, don't you think, Steak?
Yeah, I do. I think the over is an interesting look.
All right, it's 11:03. We have an hour to crank 11 more baseball games, which we will indeed do. But I think let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break and take a piss break. How do you feel about that?
Go ahead.
You don't have to pee.
I'm going to do it. I'll change my hat again.
Okay, sounds good. All right, everybody, hang tight. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. We're gonna take a piss, sword fight, and we will see you here in a few minutes.
I'm gonna keep letting him go. Yep, keep going.
Oh, I was muted. You happy with what you started over here, by the way?
No, yeah, I really am.
Yeah. Did you get like a piece of candy too?
No, I got a protein bar.
Oh, tough guy.
You hear me, Greg? I got a protein bar.
I got a you know these things? Those like white lifesavers.
Yeah.
They have them in my office. Oof. I take when I walk out, I don't even think about doing it, but my hand just goes like this, and I just grab it like the claw game, and I just take a handful of those white lifesavers and just stuff them in my pocket. I have one or two on the way home, and then I get home and I throw them all out, and I just have this big collection of white lifesavers.
Yeah.
Back to the board.
About to be about tempo and pace. You ready?
Yep, let's do it. Let's power hour. Let's go. 11:07. We got 53 minutes. Okay, good game here. Garrett Crochet minus 198 against Easton Lucas. Wasn't he supposed to pitch yesterday? I guess we got lied to. Barrios ended up going. That's right. I remember that now. So, Brandon Porter says I got 4 guys for dingers today.
Send them.
What are you waiting for, brother? Give us the fucking goods. Easton Lucas off a gem. That is right. I like the over yesterday. It did not get there. The under apparently pushed. The Red Sox go down, and the bats wake up for the Blue Jays. They get over their team total. Vladdy didn't really do well. He had a couple base knocks, I think, but the Blue Jays bats come to life. They beat the Red Sox. Good win for the Blue Jays. Shout out our guys, Gate 14. I got to tell you, I don't want to fade the Blue Jays today. That's a big number for the Red Sox, minus 190. Total at 7.5. You can find 8 other places, it looks like. But somebody did mention it, and I'll bring it up again. You got Easton Lucas coming off a gem. You got Garrett Crochet coming off a gem. Who's going to want this over?
Probably nobody.
5 innings pitched, 1 hit for the Nationals. And then you got Garrett Crochet, who we know he's a dog. 102 pitches, 4 hits, and an 8-inning, 0 earned run game with 1 walk and 8 Ks. Oh, Lordy. Runs. Go ahead.
Kind of with you. Obviously, the system is fade pitchers after gems, and I guess you could technically say both these guys are coming off gems.
Right.
I do genuinely think that this is the Blue Jays series. Like, I think they're going to win this series. Obviously, it's not that ballsy of a take after they won the first game. But I don't want to fade the Blue Jays directly. So I could get behind the over. I think I could get behind the over.
This is kind of like the game where I just did this. Chat, can you correct me with something? I just did this and it worked out. I took the over in the Dodgers-Phillies game over the weekend. It was 7.5. Glasnow was pitching, and Glasnow just came off of a gem. I just can't remember who the Phillies pitcher was. Was it Sanchez? It wasn't Luzardo, because I actually really like Luzardo. You have Crochet, Cy Young. Yep. Look at it. Steak, what's your response to this question?
People are asking about it a lot. And Vladdy's become the Trey McBride, right? You just want to bet him every day until he hits the homer.
Have you tweeted that?
No, I haven't. But
you should.
I wouldn't tweet it, but Vladdy home run tracker might.
That guy should tweet it.
Yeah, and I just don't know. I don't know if Vladdy's ever homering again. He may never homer again. Let's be honest. Let's ask a serious question. We'll move it on. I won't take too long. How long can Vladdy really go without homering? Like, what's the longest that you actually think he could go without homering? Give me a date.
I don't think so. There's been 11 games. He hasn't hit a home run all year?
No.
I think he can go 6 more games without homering.
6 more.
Yeah.
34 games for Dave Martinez. June
34? 34? No. 17, 18 games, Vladdy homers.
Okay. So I'll set the under at 22.5 games of the season.
That's fair.
And place your bets. I wonder if I can get that put on Profit X.
Profit X. Yeah, that's actually really good. He goes yard today when no one backs him against the stud lefty. Yep. This is a 6:45 game. Again, it is. There's nice conditions out, but it's cold. 38 mile an hour wind temperature, 26-mile-an-hour wind. So obviously that's going to have a factor if it's coming in, out, whatever. I don't know what the fucking difference is. So don't lean on me for that. I wouldn't fade the Blue Jays.
I wouldn't either.
No, but I do have to fade the pitcher master classes. Yep.
I may end up betting the Blue Jays. I'm just going to throw that out there. It might happen.
Plus 1.5 or money line?
Money line.
Okay. All right. I'm good on that. I don't think Easton Lucas is going to throw another gem. Crutch, do you have anything on Easton Lucas, by the way? Just real quick, 28 years old. He's a lefty. He's been this guy has been grinding in the major league since 2009. Good for him. You like to see that. But yeah, I don't think he's going to be in for a good start. Okay. Next game up. Dude, did the fucking Nationals beat the Dodgers yesterday?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Oh my God, it's Dinger Tuesday.
Last time I brought that up, the Salami went under by like 40 runs.
Yeah, I know. You got influenced on that.
Yeah. No, I influenced myself.
Wow. An hour and 10 minutes into the stream, and somebody just told me it's Dinger Tuesday. It's so funny. He was scheduled to start yesterday, but they switched. Right. That's right. I do remember that. So we've got this is going to be an interesting one. Steak. Justin Robleski. That's got to be pretty easy. Robleski.
What game is this?
This is Dodgers Nationals.
Why don't I see that on here? Keep talking. I got to find
it.
Okay.
It looks like, according to Pickett, the Dodgers are sitting at minus 175. Wow, this looks baitish again, but they don't have a guy pitching that people know.
Yeah.
Total 8.5. Over juiced, or it's 9.5, depending on where you look. Big discrepancy there. You've got Brad Lord. It's a funny name. Brad Lard would be a really good name. Let's see. So the Dodgers, have they lost 3 of their last 4? Sure have. Lost 3 of 4. Getting bumpy out there. Getting bumpy. Wow. If you had raced to 10 wins, did the Giants just win? Nope. It's close though. Right? Who else is starting out? Wow. The Braves are fucking 1-8. Holy shit. Okay. The Angels are 6-3. Fuck them. So you've got Brad Lard going. What do we know about Brad Lard? I don't know anything about this guy. And I don't even know anything about Robleski. He's a lefty. Let's see. 24 years old. Doesn't even have
Brad Lard?
Huh?
Are you saying Brad Lard?
Oh, it's Brad Lard. I said Lard would be funny, and it's not that. Sorry.
B. Kelly, that counts.
I have a system. Yeah, fine. Fuck it. I kind of have a system play here. I like to bet on players that don't even have a profile picture up.
Okay. And is that the Dodgers pitcher?
Making his first start. Will be called up from AAA Oklahoma City to start Tuesday's game.
I'll just say it, man. I'm actually fully with you. And I haven't bet the Dodgers at all this year. I want to stay away from their games. I just don't want to bet them. But I think the Dodgers absolutely fucking destroy the Nationals today.
Has to be a terrible system. No. I usually do it with player props when I was betting prize picks in Florida. If somebody didn't have a player profile picture. No, it's not a terrible system. I don't have any data to back it up, so take my word for it.
All right, tempo and pace be like Dodgers, right?
Yeah. But just real quick.
Yeah.
Brad Lord is a righty. Well, nobody in the Dodgers have seen him. So okay. Yeah, we can move on. Nothing's speaking to me. He has pitched in the majors before. Got you. Okay. Bullpen day for the Nationals. Understood. I might go Dodgers first 5. Back the kid.
Yeah, I might go Dodgers. I might have the Dodgers somehow.
All right. Here we go. Big game. Steak. Happy Shane Baz Day. We've got the Rays and hosting the Angels. Both teams just had a day off. Series starts today. If you look at Pickett here, you got the Rays anywhere from 162 on the money line. Total 8.5. Kind of high.
Meh.
What do you mean?
I say meh on that. I don't think that's that high.
Okay. Shane Baz. See, the thing is, both these pitchers had really good starts to the year. Baz fucking dominated. Boz, sorry, it's Shane Boz. It's Shane Boz. I'll start doing that correctly. Shane Boz, 25 years old. He had 10 Ks. Shame on me because he went 7 hits, no earned runs, 10 Ks. The line was 4.5 on Hard Rock. I'm sorry for falling asleep there, guys. My bad. Yandy Diaz Day?
Wow. Like Yandy.
I can see that. Hey, he did have a nice double in his last at bat against the Rangers. That could have been what he needed. Kyle Hendricks is about to get fucked up. You're telling me you don't want to fade a 35-year-old Kyle Hendricks off of a legacy opener? 6 innings, 97 pitches. He's had full 6 days off. 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 0 walks and 4 Ks. Are you fucking kidding me, as GRP Wins would say? Yandy's 1 for 2 against him. Bilal is 1 for 5. Bilal's been having a great year. I'll tell you, if he is a righty, I'd probably go with Aranda, dude, or Misner. Aranda or Misner. Both lefties will fuck this guy up. Probably Misner day, and it's Shane Boz day. Steak, what are you thinking here?
Rays or Rays bats? Last time I liked Rays bats was when they destroyed the Pirates. So I might be the Rays bats whisperer, but I like them today.
How about Rays minus 1.5?
Don't hate it at all.
Team total over.
I like that.
For props, I like Yandy.
Okay, I'll roll with the chat and you on that one.
And I like Misner.
Okay,
I like Misner. Mangum is awesome. Listen, I'm not trying to like not give it. Well, he doesn't look like he might be in the lineup, but this is expected though. Everything could change. We'll wait till the lineup is out. The game's at 7. Boz under Ks. Why? By the way, his K line now, it went from 4.5 game 1. Now that he had 10, it's up to 6.5. Over is a small plus price. What does Drew like in the Rays game? Probably Boz Ks. He's a big Boz guy. Oh, by the way, Carlos Santana is hitting a dinger for Tuesday. It's his birthday and opening day. Interesting. Okay, I love it. Tosi with a sub bang, by the way. 8 months. Appreciate you, Tosi. Appreciate everybody. A lot of subs the last couple of days. You guys rock. Thank you for the support. We really appreciate it. Okay, any other words on this game, or should we keep moving?
Keep moving.
All right. We just did pretty good. 3 games in the last 7 minutes. Here's an interesting one to talk about. I would love to get everybody's opinion. What a great baseball game tonight. Phillies and the Braves. The Braves are abysmal, 1-8 on the year. Then you've got the Phillies coming in who are 7-2. Wheeler against Sale. What a fucking game. Looks like on Pickett, you've got, minus 110, total 6.5 or 7 at FanDuel. Wheeler's coming off of a good game, 1-0, 1.138 ERA. Sale, Cy Young regression. We saw it with Tariq. Skubal. He's had 2 games here. 6 hits, 3 earned runs, and then 4 hits, 3 earned runs. He had 5 Ks against the Dodgers, but this is his first home start. He played the Padres and the Dodgers on the road. Got to be the worst way to start your year.
Why does Fackrell say DGen like I'm not up here too?
I don't know how Fackrell operates.
We like the Blue Jays and the over, and Vladdy not to hit a home run ever again.
Yeah, B. Kelly will be in the battery with drinks. Let's go. Bro, he's the host. No, we are both hosting. Steak isn't a guest anymore. He is committed.
What's that song? Now You're Just Somebody That I Used to Know?
Yeah.
That's Fat Girls.
You guys like the Blue Jays? We do. But we're not betting the Blue Jays because we can't bet Easton.
I might.
Okay. I can't bet Easton Lucas off of a legacy day.
But didn't Crochet have one too?
Yeah.
So those cancel each other out, dude.
But that's why I like runs.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm with you. I like runs too.
All right. Wish Steak was the host. Fuck you.
That's mean. Mean like Fat Girl.
You talked on your show Sunday about Trout being a Rays killer. I could only use offshore, but see plus 140 for him to record a single, plus 425 for a double. Yeah, Drew mentioned that.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, not good for Boz. What is?
B. Kelly, we're planning a trip to the Battery. We went there when it wasn't baseball season. It was awesome, but we want to go back for baseball season. Yeah, we'll probably do a content trip. Two things we want to do this year is go to Toronto, link up with the Gate 14 guys. Obviously, go to Chicago, have Hooters open for breakfast. Hooters breakfast with Chewy sounds great. Can't be a thing with elite pitchers, right? I guess you're right. Yeah, that's a good point. I need to know who Steak is on for the Masters. I don't think you have a guy yet. I will. I'll let you know by tomorrow, but for now, Not yet, because I know that DJ's going to pitch fucking Colin Morikawa, and I can't do that.
I'm not pitching Morikawa. I took him. Everybody's on him. I saw fucking Mikey Overs tweet his guy and say Morikawa. Morikawa's most tipped. That shit ain't fucking hidden. All right, so I fucked up. I put it in too early before I got a pulse on what was going on out there. Anyways, let's stay focused and locked in. Steak, talk to me. What do we like with the Phillies and the Braves with Wheeler and Sale? You got anything?
Wouldn't this be a gross Yerfie? Right? I can see one of these teams getting on the board in the first.
Wow. I love that.
We might have a meetup, Fat Girls. We might have a meetup. April 27th.
Where?
In Chicago.
Oh, but you want to invite Fat Girls?
I don't know, dude. Maybe we can what's the word? Rekindle our flame.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to be one of those guys that are nicer in person or meaner in person.
Do you think he's shorter or taller than me?
I think Fat Girls is short.
Shorter than me? Because I'm like the average height of a guy. So
You're 5'10".
Yeah, I'm the perfect average height to guess if someone's shorter or taller.
Yeah, 5'10" is not short. So Fat Girls is short. So clearly he's shorter than you. I'm 5'8". I'm short. But can you believe Sandy is fucking 6'2"?
No, I was very shocked.
He doesn't, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way because I like Sandy, but he does not look like a 6'2" guy.
I did not think that either. Yeah, I did.
Cam His Money is fucking 6'5". Ollie One Putt is tall.
No, he's not.
Krabs is tall.
Dude, Cam His Money is 6'5". 6'4",
6'5". Yeah, all these guys are fucking ogres.
Oh my god, that's insanity.
I don't know. I met Trent. He's not super tall, but he's not short. He's taller than I am. All right. Steak, love that.
Yes, Billy Daggers, they do. Doesn't work for me very well in the MLB, but if you said you like Braves, I wouldn't blame you too much. But man, I also don't really want to fade the Phillies.
No, I don't either.
I love how all the tall people in the chat are announcing their height, but there's some 5'6" guys sitting there, and they're not going to be like, I'm 5'6".
Short Kings.
There you go, mid-major. Thank you.
I love how people give you shit about stuff that you have no control over.
Your height?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Very unfortunate, And my forehead. What am I going to do about this thing?
Yeah. I definitely would have paid a few bucks in my life to get to like 6 foot,
Well, how?
I'm just saying if it was possible.
Oh, bro, of course.
But how much would you pay to be 6 foot? What's the dollar amount? So for you, that's 4 inches.
Well, here's the thing. I don't really need it now. Like, my wife's decided she's going to marry a guy who's 5'8". But when you're younger, dude, and like
I'm not asking right now. I'm asking when you're younger. You don't know what you're going to be in life. You don't know anything about your life. You don't know who you're going to marry. You don't know who you're going to get the opportunity to fuck. You don't know what your job's going to be. How much money would you have paid then?
I would have paid a lot. I would have financed it.
Oh, that's such a good answer.
I would have paid a lot. I hated being short. I would have paid a lot.
Yeah.
To be 6 foot.
Yeah, to be 6 foot.
And the worst is, dude, I'll never forget when I went to spring break in Key West. I went with Kyle, our buddy who played football at UCF, and fucking Bruce and a couple. I went with all these tall jack dudes. You should have seen me when we went out to a bar. No girls would even look at me, because they're all like, I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I would have paid as much credit card debt as I could have accumulated. I would have put it all on. I would have paid it all on being 6 foot. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
So you like my earpiece?
Yeah. Is my wife taller? Absolutely not. That was a firm rule for me. I would never. I couldn't be with a girl who's taller than me. No way. No way. At least you're not. Yeah, we're not tiny. I'm like a teapot. I'm short and stout. I do have broad shoulders, thankfully. How much you paying for inches down there? Nah, it's no. I miss NBA board reviews. Really?
Well, the playoffs are coming back soon, and
listen. Here's the thing. Last time I'm going to touch on this, and we're going to get back into tempo and pace. We got Rangers Cubs next, but everybody who's complaining about hockey and basketball, towards the end of the year, it's just too chalky. I don't like gambling on it anyway.
Also, a lot of the games don't mean anything.
Yeah,
DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine combined for like 90 points yesterday. Like,
yeah,
you're just not going to convince me I care about that.
No, I'm sorry. But we'll get back into it in the playoffs. Absolutely. Respecting the ice is coming back in full fucking force. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a little teapot is crazy, by the way. I'm a little teapot.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
I don't know if I said I'm a little teapot. Didn't I just say I'm a teapot?
Oh, fine. I'm pretending you said I'm a little teapot.
No.
No, I think that's actually verbatim what you said.
Oh, I'm like a teapot.
That's so close to I'm a little teapot.
But it's out. Okay, then all of the names I mispronounce are so close, and I don't mispronounce any of them.
No, I didn't say. Okay.
I'm not a little teapot, short and stout. I'm like a teapot, short and stout. I'm like a teapot.
Okay, fine. You keep saying it. Let's move on.
I'm just making sure that you hear me. Because you said verbatim, and verbatim means exactly how it was said.
No, verbatim is you verbatim said, I'm like a teapot, short and stout.
Oh, okay. Got it. You said,
all right. Twins and Royals.
No, that's not the game we're on.
Fuck, man.
We're on the fucking Cubs.
This is why I can't host. This is why I can't host, Goots.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, Fat Girls is right. I am the fucking host now that you mentioned it. All right. Yeah. I learned today that Patrick Corbin pitches for the Texas Rangers.
Cool. That's the game.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Sometimes I think you just say you know things and you really didn't.
Nope, I know ball, dude.
When did you know Patrick Corbin was on the Rangers?
That's tough. Beginning of the season.
You're an idiot. I don't believe you at all, by the way. So is this Corbin's debut? You should fucking know, shouldn't you?
Let's see.
Yep, it is.
Corbin's debut for the Rangers.
Called him from AAA. Wait. The original plan was for Corbin to join the Rangers around April 11th, but Jack Leiter moved to the injured list Friday with a blister issue that forced the team to work a bit. All right. Oh, that's funny. Nico. Oh, is it Horner?
Got to be Horner. If that's anything besides Horner, dude, we should just wrap it.
If it's like Horner, but the R is silent, fuck out of here. Okay. I'll tell you right now, I could skip this game entirely because I don't want to give my Cubs unit back. Half a unit.
Yeah, well, I think the Cubs are winning again, but I'm not going to give it back either.
No shit. Do you really?
Yeah.
So
let's pick a batter. How about we pick a batter?
All right. The Cubs are minus 157. The total is 7.5. So someone's got to go off Patrick Corbin. He is a lefty. Tyone, by the way, should be noted. He's 33 years old. He fans 7 in a quality start. Ooh, that could be something I'd get down on playing. Wait a minute.
I got a batter, but I'm scared that I will say the name wrong.
Wait a minute. Got the win Wednesday against the Athletics. He allowed 2 runs on 4 hits and 3 walks while striking out 7 across 6 innings. It was a nice bounce back performance after he got knocked around for 6 runs in his first start against the Diamondbacks.
Dude, I just want to say, first of all, sorry to cut you off. I got to scroll up. You keep talking. I got to scroll up.
We missed the Tyone bounce back game, by the way, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I kind of want to take him under K's now. But we'll look for a hitter. Go ahead.
Okay, Avery Longacre stole my guy. I'm going to attempt to pronounce his name, and then I want to talk about the last name Longacre. Seiya Suzuki. Is that good? Did I say it?
Hold on. Can you give me a fucking say it a second? It's either Saya or Seiya.
I nailed it. Fuck yes. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yep. Also, Longacre, dude, that's a cool ass last name.
Longacre is cool.
That probably means there's like decades and generations of wealth in his family. Like that Longacre sounds like Longfellow Deeds or fucking, like that's a rich person name. Avery Longacre, confirmed rich.
It's not quite like Rockefeller, but I always like those last names that you can tell were formed like way back in the day when like civilization was starting to slowly evolve. Like Carpenter. Like your last name's Carpenter because you were a carpenter. Longacre was probably like someone who had a fucking
like he had a serious bloodline. Serious.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Thanks, bro. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So
I say you're welcome. I'm the one who said it. You
didn't you're right. You're right. You did.
Take my you're welcome.
I'm sorry. Sometimes that's what I say. Sometimes I hog the microphone. I don't want to do that.
Well, Fat Girl says you're the host, so nothing I can do.
Yep. Fat Girls is growing.
I like Suzuki today.
Okay, well, hold on.
I fucking nailed it, dude. I nailed it.
Yeah, you did. You did good. You
This
did.
guy's like probably
Jason Road Paver.
It's very funny.
That's pretty
I don't
funny.
even know why it's funny, but it's funny.
I don't either. It's just a good one. All right. Here are the numbers. Suzuki, 4 for 10 off of him with 2 home runs. Yeah, they hit Corbin really well.
Okay.
Okay, I have a thought. I think, what were the Cubs yesterday stake on the money line?
Shorter than this.
But they had Steele going against Evaldi.
Minus 130.
Okay, I have a thought. I think minus 155 for the Cubs is short.
Because it's Corbin's debut and no one likes him? No. I'm not with that. Nope. Rangers are too good.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna play Tyon under strikeout. Oh, fuck! The Rangers do strike out a lot.
It's tough.
I think I want to fade the Cubs pitcher.
There's chat saying, well, not chat, but a couple people are saying he sucks.
Who?
Over first 5. Ooh.
Dude, you don't know that Patrick Corbin is terrible?
No, I know. I'm talking about Tyon.
Oh, Tyon is ass. I mean, should this be an over? Should this be a first 5 over? 13-mile-an-hour winds, 36 degrees.
It's worth talking about.
All right.
I'm last year. I kind of like that. Game over. Let's go game over, dude.
Game over?
Yeah.
How are the bullpens? You've been saying over? Crutch, my bad. Rangers strike out the 4th lowest in the league.
I'm sorry to anyone who's not getting acknowledged in the chat. I'm trying to keep up and I can't.
It's hard.
Today it's really hard. Chat is chatting today.
Yeah. They're buzzing. I can't wait to see the stats on how many unique chatters there were. I can't wait for the squad pod, by the way.
Yeah.
Squad pod high. Are we two in a row?
I think we've never lost a squad pod.
The key to this is pretend you forget the record. So when you start the record again, your losses never add. You know what I mean?
Yeah. God, that's such a good command.
Which one?
Don't worry about it.
No, the teapot one has got to go.
There's nothing you could do. You don't even know how to change it.
Oh, as long as it's like a teapot. Yeah, that's fine.
Fine. Okay, next game. Tempo pace.
Yep.
Is it Twins Royals finally?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I just kind of want to keep fading the Twins.
They're 3-7. They're 2-5 on the road. Royals, I think they played yesterday, right? The Royals won.
Yep.
Yeah. So they were minus 115 yesterday. I think that was with, oh God, was it Lorenzen or someone that nobody likes?
Who pitched yesterday, chat?
Can't
I know
remember.
it's Richardson for the Twins.
Oh yeah, I think it was Lorenzen then. So let's look at what these two young fellows have been up to. That's a last name, young fellow, isn't it?
Yeah, is it Youngfellow?
Longfellow.
That's a great last name.
I wouldn't be Longfellow.
Longfellow's a sick last name. I like the Royals, dude.
Ragans. Oh, I always forget. Is it Reagans or Ragans? It's Reagans, isn't it?
I would say Reagans, but I have no idea.
Shout out Apple Frit hanging out in here the entire time, watching the board review. Even though you're on Twitter, it's no big deal. We're not.
I have a stupid ass question. It's probably going to be really dumb. How do you comment on Twitter?
There's a place to live chat.
In the you have to have the screen pulled up.
Yeah, you have to click the screen so you're watching us on your phone, and then there's a little thing at the bottom.
Never knew that.
We would like for you to come into YouTube or Twitch, but we're not going to.
We almost got up to 200 people in YouTube and Twitch. That's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. We really appreciate you guys, and I know people are out there cranking their asses off, corping it up. I wouldn't be Longfellow. What?
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
I'm fucking short. What do you want me to say?
Weird shit, man.
I'm not. It's not that weird. Twitch has too many ads. Yeah, you can sub up. You can sub up. I don't have Twitch, but I got you. That's okay.
Maybe YouTube is what's best for you, Apple Frit. What do you think Apple Frit's government name is?
YouTube.
Chuck Williams.
No. Probably like Scott Hollander.
Okay, that's good. It's really good, actually.
Because he's got to be like sound like a chef.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. YouTube has 5 seconds of ads now. And that's it. Yep. Mark Fitzgerald.
Mark Fitzgerald's a good guess. Yeah.
Actually, a pretty good one. W Fat Girls. What did Fat Girls do? Did Fat Girls just give out a sub bang? Nope. Of course not.
Scott Calendar.
Scott Calendar. Is that what I said?
All right, we got to move. We got to move.
I'm fucking. What's the play?
Royals.
Interesting. Royals minus 118, total at 7. Okay. I just want to see what. Pablo Lopez is coming off a legacy start. Damn, they're making Pablo Lopez start three consecutive on the road.
Yeah. Fuck. Sports Clown, why not? Tell me why not.
Oh, Reagan's dude. He just fan 10.
Oh, you're gonna want to fade Reagan's, aren't you?
Well,
okay.
They both had great starts. Yeah, Reagan's off 10Ks. Yeah. How does he pitch against the Twins? Let's just look real quick. Twins actually kind of hit him. 273, 500, 500.
I'll simulate this one on Ballpark for the boys. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. Make yourself fucking useful. Call yourself.
Alrighty. This Ballpark says 4.73 Royals, 3.67 Twins. Royals having a 61.8% chance to win. And it says that's about it. I could give you some more details on some batters if you wanted that. It's going to affect tempo and pace, but it's fine.
Just give me the favorite home run hitter.
The favorite batter for the Twins is Buxton. And he's also the favorite home run hitter. And then for the Royals, the favorite home run hitter is Bobby Witt's a boring one. The favorite hitter looks to be Massey or India. Favorite home run hitter, Bobby Witt or
I like India.
Vinny P.
You know what's interesting? Everyone in the lineup. Oh, well, they're in the same division. Everyone in the lineup has a lot of familiarity. They don't really hit them like super well, but it's not terrible. India's 1 for 3. No big deal there. But Isbell at the bottom, 364. Garcia, 300. Middle of the lineup's not very good. Vinny Pasquantino is shit against Lopez. I'm kind of talking myself into fading both the good starts for these guys and maybe taking some runs, but I don't want to do anything stupid. Chad, I'm curious to hear what you guys think about that. And then we can keep it moving here, which we'll do right now. So, all right, we got some plays so far today. What time is it? It's 11:39. All right, 21 more minutes. Let's power through. Next up, Steak. Take us to Colorado.
Yeah.
Got the Mets in town. We got Peralta and Kyle Freeland. Kyle Freeland's been a fucking dog.
Well,
he has.
Ballpark thinks these bats are going to splooge, and I know it's because it's in Colorado, but they think they're going to go absolutely fucking insane.
Oh, Freddie, look what he just did. Tied his career high with 8 innings. Say it ain't so. And then he had the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 5 days off is pretty standard. Nothing crazy there, but 8 innings. He went deep, 2 hits. I'm going Peralta over hits allowed. I can already tell you that. Kyle Freeland is he's a new pitcher, guys. Granted, 9 hits, but come on, against the Phillies. This ain't fucking easy to go from Tampa to Philly and pitch. He did just fine, in my opinion. 3 earned runs, 6 2/3. You take that all the time. I'll tell you right now what I'm doing in this game, good sir, and that is taking Peralta over hits. But you got the Brewers minus 158, 9.5 is the total. And the weather conditions in this game, you've got 70 degrees.
9.5 is a low total.
Yeah, but not when you have 2 pitchers who have a 2 ERA and a 2.13 ERA.
In Colorado, where every game at home is went over.
They just had it. They just had a 9.5 total with the A's and Rockies playing when it was snowing.
It was soared.
No, that was 7. That was 7-4.
That's soaring. No, it's not, but it's 11 runs.
So what do you think? You like the under?
I just don't love the over like Ballpark does. Feels super fucking obvious.
I disagree with you that the over feels obvious.
Well, my initial lean was Colorado Rockies team total over.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, Peralta is the ace of the Brewers. Anytime an ace for an opposing team is in Colorado, you're not.
It's a shitty ace.
We talked about this, dude. Yeah.
We talked about it. I'm a hater, right?
Yeah, and I'm just a guy who doesn't really know. He's the ace of the MLB. Stop that. He owns the Rockies. Twitter POD for Case today. No shit.
He owns the Rockies. Holy fuck.
Give me the Rockies over, or no, Peralta over hits a lot. I'm fading this motherfucker after his career high tied innings he went.
Fine.
Brewers can't hit lefties. Well, he's a righty. If that matters.
According to the ballpark, pal, these fucking Brewers bats are just going to fucking splooge.
The Brewers bats?
They're going to splooge. Splooge everywhere.
You know what? You know who it could be then? You know what day it could be? Freeland's a lefty. You know who's a righty? I think I'm taking this guy. I think I'm doing it. You know who I'm going to say on the Brewers? He's a righty.
Go.
I'm probably going to take Rhys Hoskins today.
Okay, let me tell you what they got going on with the hits.
Oh, Rhys Hoskins fucking blows. He's batting 136, 2 RBIs, and he had a rest day on Sunday. Oh, dude, yeah. He's had 2 days off after going 0 for 3, 0 for 1. Last time.
So, hits. They're projecting this game has 18 hits, which is the highest projection today, and over 10 of them coming from the Brewers. They're projecting the top 2 hit getters in the MLB today are both Brewers, Jackson Chourio and Christian Yelich. That doesn't count.
Yeah, that's an easy one, by the way.
Number 9, Sal Frelick, who is minus 340 to get a hit. Yelich is minus 410, and Jackson Chourio is minus 470.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Bryce Terang is on here. William Contreras, Joey Ortiz. The whole Brewers lineup is on this thing, dude.
When you if you try to put yourself in the mind of a manager, Sal Frelick is my long shot in that game. Chourio's been hot.
That might be fun.
It's Coors. I know. I
get it.
You do.
I get it. Yes, I do.
No. Okay.
I do get it. I'm the one who saw it. The line was low because it was Coors. I understand.
All right, fine. So if you are the manager of the Milwaukee Brewers, I don't know who this gentleman is. You get this guy, Rhys Hoskins, on your team. He's off to a really slow start. You give him the day off, and then you have him come back and play A, in Coors Field, and B, against a guy like Kyle Freeland, who is pitching well, but he's 4 for 11 with 2 home runs on this guy. Look, I don't want to time things. I'm not going to be that guy, but I am going to pick my spots. This is the ultimate Rhys Hoskins get right game.
Okay, this is your 3rd time this year betting Rhys Hoskins. I just have to point that out. Totally fine. You can have one more time, but he's starting to feel like your personal Vladdy Guerrero.
I will accept that.
If he doesn't hit today, I think you gotta call it quits.
I'm done. And you know what? It's back to the drawing board, because after that stake, I don't have anyone that I'm like keep going back to. There's no Randy. I'm done with Cal Raleigh. I'd be done with Rhys Hoskins. I'm done with Vladdy.
Gary Carpenter's my guy.
He's the guy who you keep going to?
Yeah.
But he's delivering for you.
Yeah, well, that's why you keep going to people. We've already agreed if they're not delivering, we stop going to them. That's basically what I'm saying.
Dejan seems to get attached pretty easily. If Rhys doesn't hit one today, he's on the card for the next 3 days. Well, to be fair, Fat Girls, and to everybody, obviously, I have these systems in place that I try to lean into. And something that I've brought to the forefront is that you're always a day early in baseball. You bet a guy to hit a home run or over bases. He goes 0 for 4. The following day, he has a fucking leadoff home run.
Why do you call it a system and not a model?
They're 2 completely different things.
So you don't have a model. You just have a system.
Is this a serious question?
Yeah.
Do you know what a model is?
Do you have a model?
That's a serious question.
Yes.
I cannot tell if you're fucking with me.
I'm not.
You think I have a model?
I'm just asking if you have a model because you have a system.
Dude, you're not being serious, are you?
No, I'm not being serious. Let's move on.
You are being serious.
Confirming you don't have a model. You've never talked.
You are being serious. You think I have a
model? Thought about having a model?
No.
Nothing. You've never considered a model.
You think I would have steak? You think I would? How long have we been fucking gambling together? You think I'd get up here with
Fat Girls is calling me on the phone right now.
This is the most insane thing.
Hold on. Go ahead, Fat Girls. You're on speakerphone. Please don't say slurs.
Okay. Fucking drunk?
You just asked me in the chat. I could have answered in the chat. I'm not drunk, but I did drink yesterday. And sometimes when I drink yesterday, I wake up the following day and I feel a little drunk. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. Question for you. This entire NBA season, when you were hitting your dog of the days, did anybody DM you, hey, what's your model? Or hey, what's your system?
Oh, absolutely. All the time.
They said system, not model.
Oh, no. They said both things.
I promise you it was 70-30 system.
Oh, okay. Got it. But so I just want to be clear. You're on DGen side of this?
Yes.
Yes.
There's only one side.
Okay, cool. All right. That's good. Thank you.
All right, hang up real quick because I just don't think you totally get it. He's saying, forget what people were saying. Was dog of the day a system, or did you run every underdog through a model?
It was the system.
Correct. So a system is something that you're doing that's working. A model is you put in the stats and what things should happen, projections. It's an algorithm, and it produces, like what you just did with Ballpark Val is a model.
Okay, got it. So no model. You're never gonna have it.
I just love that you thought if I had a model, I wouldn't have told you.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. What's the model? What's the model saying about this Orioles Diamondbacks? It's so funny to picture you having a baseball model.
Oh, I can't. You asked me that question like you thought there was a chance I did have that.
It's hilarious to picture because like you're gonna call this Diamondbacks pitcher Myral Kelly, but it's fucking hilarious to think you'd have a model for him.
But nobody thinks that.
Yeah, nobody thinks that.
But you thought that for a second.
All right.
That's a cool Bucky's coffee cup, by the way. I just noticed what it said.
Yeah, dude, it is. That's
all right. I can't believe Fat Girls called you. He was fired up. Good for him, though. Good for him. Yeah. Okay, we've got the Diamondbacks, and we've got Charlie Morton on the bump. This guy is he's just not a good pitcher anymore. Merrill.
Sorry. I'm gonna ruin tempo and pace, but can I tell you a funny story about Fat Girls?
Yeah.
I have them stored in my phone as Fat Girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
FAT space GURLS. Never crossed my mind why to do that or not do that. Do you have Apple CarPlay, or have you ever driven in a car with Apple CarPlay? Well, one time I was in the car with my wife and the Apple CarPlay was up and Fat Girls texted me and the notification popped up, bro. She gave me the biggest side eye. Then I could see her brain. She was thinking like, how the fuck am I going to ask who Fat Girls is? And then she goes, babe, who the fuck is Fat Girl? And then I had to explain that it's a fucking dude I met on Twitter. And somehow that actually felt worse than just saying, like, I'm cheating on you with the Fat Girl. I should have just said that, like, it's some bitch. Because telling her it's your friend from Twitter is actually worse. He was like, oh yeah, I'd actually rather you be fucking someone else.
Yeah. It was really that's actually really funny. I didn't think about that, but I mean, dude, when I started doing the stream and like into like month 3, we had like 40 people in here, and I'm in one room when we were in the Orlando house, and my wife is out in the other, and she just hears me saying Fat Girls and say constantly, and I had a song for Fat Girls. I played a song.
Dude, that's when I started getting heavily involved in the stream, is when the Fat Girl song was a thing.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. We also had a guy in here like, I don't wear condoms and stuff like that. So imagine being my wife who's out there working and taking work calls. And I'm like, yes, I don't wear condoms. It's absolutely.
Thanks for the sub bang. I don't wear condoms.
Thanks for the sub bang. Yeah. Anyways, it's hilarious. But it's, I wouldn't want it any other way. Okay. That was a pretty good story though. Where were we?
Orioles, Diamondbacks,
yeah.
Myral Kelly.
Why do you keep saying that? I'm not going to fuck that up.
Okay, fine.
I know it's Merrill Kelly.
Okay. Who do you like?
Fucking, I'll tell you what. I think it's insane to me if this is the actual line, and it looks like it is.
It is.
Dude, Charlie Morton is a pick them? You're getting close to the camera.
Back to the Orioles.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I mean, Merrill Kelly has, we have to at least point this out. I don't even need to bring up Charlie Morton's starts. Merrill Kelly got demolished by Yankees. 9 hits, 9 earned runs, 3 home runs, 2 Ks. All right, I'm ready to tell you something.
Yeah, okay.
When I was a little boy. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, oh my fucking God, dude, we have 8 minutes left.
No. Listen, there was a time and there was a place where betting contrarian was really successful. And in that time and in that place, I would look at this game and I would tell you that this is the most obvious over, not only of the day, but of the entire MLB season. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Why are you even hesitating? Charlie Morton is 40 years old. He has a 9 ERA. Merrill Kelly is 38 years old.
I think Rocky's game today is more over, obvious.
Dude, that's why we're saying you don't understand Coors. There's an ace on the bump.
I do understand Coors. They usually have totals in the double digits, and every game there has went over this year. And today it's 9.5. Don't give me fucking Kyle Freeland, dude. He's not Paul Skeens.
You're not talking about Peralta.
I don't give a fuck about him either. He's not Paul Skeens. You put Kyle Freeland and fucking Freddie Peralta together, and they're not Paul Skeens. Fuck those guys. Where do they rank in the ace ranking? Seriously.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's 2 fucking games in. I'm just saying. You're not. Yeah, I disagree. You're not right about this. You can have your opinion, though. That's fine. Nothing is weird about Coors right now. Nothing. Horrible comparison. This is hilarious. Weather out there is nice, too.
Oh, right. That's crazy that the weather's nice.
Okay.
Wouldn't expect a really obvious over.
Chat, is Charlie Morton versus Merrill Kelly going to be...
Do a poll. Simple. More obvious over. Diamondbacks, Orioles, Rockies, whoever the fuck they play, Brewers, and that's it.
I'm doing it right now, Fat Girls. Okay. More obvious over. Rockies, Brewers, D-backs, Orioles, with Morton and Kelly.
Fuck you, Matt.
Please go vote. Easily. Thank you. It's fucking easy, this one. Mid-major is on my side. Wow, what did he say? Stake fall off has been unexpected. I mean, this is a really, really bad one. Wow. It's actually pretty tight.
Oh.
People are just voting for you because they feel bad.
No, that is not
just
true.
kidding. Now it's running away a little bit. 13-7. 13-9. 13-9. 14-10. Wow. People think the Rockies Brewers is an obvious over.
Yes.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ballpark Pal projects more runs, by the way, for Rockies.
Got to agree with the teapot on this one. 20-13. Well, I'll tell you what, it was much closer than I expected, so I'll give you some credit there.
Don't patronize me. Fuck you. I'm a score loser.
That's actually any other time I would tell you that I am patronizing you. 23-17 is very close. I only won by like 3 votes, you know?
You're patronizing me. Move
no,
on.
I swear I'm not.
Okay. Seriously though, we're running out of time. I like the Orioles.
All right, fine. I'm just telling you again, everybody, this is the most obvious over of the day. It would be hilarious if the game fell like 4-3. Okay.
Can we take both unders? No, you're not going to take the Rockies under.
I'm not taking the Rockies under.
I'll take this under with you.
All right.
I'm a way better friend.
Oh, God.
Yeah, move on.
Mariners, Astros, Stake. I got to tell you, I don't even want to look at a Mariners game.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Because
is this Luis Castillo or Luis F. Castillo?
I'm going to have to imagine it's Luis Castillo. Total is 6.5 according to Pickett. Because against Fromber, you got 2 aces going. Can we call these guys aces or no?
I would always have called Luis Castillo one, but then chat told me he sucks.
Luis Castillo sucks? I don't think
that's what chat was saying. He's falling off.
He's 1-1 with a 3 ERA. I don't think so. Oh, dude, Fromber just got wrecked. Oh no, he's got an illness. He just got wrecked. 4 hits, 5 earned, 2 home runs. I kind of would back the Astros here. If anything, fuck the Mariners, dude. Luis Castillo been pretty good, but he's also played the Tigers and the A's. No offense to the Tigers. No offense. The Astros have seen him quite a bit, batting 300, 500, 250. Nothing too crazy. What do the picket splits say in this game? Just curious. Wow. More people like Seattle on the spread?
Chat like Jordan.
Yeah.
What's Jordan got for home runs this year?
That's a really good question. I don't really want to take any hitters, but I think I might want to back Fromber. Oh, wow. The Mariners lineup is really familiar with Fromber, and they kind of hit him fairly well. Polanco hits him well. Randy hits him well. He's 2 for 4. Talk about a get-right game. This could be Randy's get-right game. You wanted me to look at Jordan?
Right? Yeah. Chat likes Jordan.
Yeah, but dude, Jordan is like CMC to get a touchdown. Jordan's a very trendy home run hitter. He's 176. He's got 1 home run on the year, and he hit that home run 2 games ago.
A guy having 1 home run on the year, being 176 to hit a home run against Luis Castillo, I feel like that's actually pretty interesting.
He had he was 0 for 1 yesterday. He got walked 3 times.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Ooh,
I think Vientos might have got walked 3 times too.
Dude, this might be an over game.
It might be. It might actually be Jordan day 2.
Okay.
Oh, he crushes them, DeGenla? Apparently, yeah, okay. That makes perfect sense.
Look at his history against Castillo. Got it. Okay. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's finish up strong here. Guys, thank you everybody for hanging out. We've got a packed house in here today. Board review has been awesome. I would say real quick from the chat, did we push through pretty good today on a recap and a thick slate and some ha-ha-has?
Fishing for compliments.
Thank you, but no. I like feedback. It doesn't have to be positive. Yay Lads is pretty critical, so he says yes. Everybody says W's. All right, Jordan kills Castillo always gives up home runs, power lefties. Got you. Okay, cool. A lot of fucking around, but great scale. Okay, excellent. Thank you for the feedback. We appreciate that. Yep. I played the over in the Hunter Green game yesterday, by the way. Terrible move. Hunter Green, Logan Webb got cute with an over there with 2 aces, and that was not even close. It was 2-0. If you guys want to go back to it today because of that reason, could be an 8-6 type of game. I'm probably going to stay off of this entirely. You got Roop going. Roop is going against Landon Roop. I don't trust people named Landon. Against Nick Lodolo. Nick Lodolo is a lefty. A lot of righties in here in the Giants lineup. And it looks like the Giants, if anyone gives a shit, are -129, total 7.5. Any thoughts, Steak?
I think I lean red in this one, but wow. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to tap it.
Think the Giants maybe come back down to earth a little bit after their 8-1 start?
It's not that I think they're going to like fall on their face, but yeah, come down to earth for sure.
Okay, that's well said. I agree with that. Cease going against Jeffrey Springs. That line looks crazy short. I think the Padres beat the A's. Yeah. Oh, it was close though. King versus Severino. The game did squeak over. Wow. Cease had a nice game. Let's see. He's 1-0, 3-3. Springs started the year with 9 strikeouts, and then he got hit up a little bit in his next go. 29-year-old Dylan Cease. Oh, yeah, he just came off a really good game. Both at home, though. Chad, I don't know. You tell me. Is Cease a different pitcher on the road? 92 pitches, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 7 Ks in both games. Springs, former Ray legend. After the 9K games, shame on us for not fading that. He only had 4 walks against the Cubbies. Only made it 3 innings, 82 pitches. I say he has a bounce back start.
I lean A's in the over.
I'll tell you what. You know what? I love Jeffrey Springs today. Padres lineup is not familiar with him. I like the A's. You like the over? Well, that concerns me a little bit.
Well, I like the A's too. I like the A's more than the over.
I'm going to go Springs. Do the Padres strike out? I might go over outs. Javon likes Springs in general. Yeah. I don't know about today. Yeah, how could you not? He was a great pitcher for the Rays. All right, Steak, 12:01 on the dot. Great job coming through. Not only yesterday, you did a double stream. You went out, you won the national championship, your favorite team. Congratulations. And you come through for a 2-hour stream. Crushed it. Thank you. W Steak will give Steak his flowers. Padres lowest K rate. Okay, won't do that then. Good job, Steak. Yep.
By the way, Boots on Ground is my final Magic game of the year, Magic Hawks. So
you got a POD?
I don't know. No. Oh, I mean, the under hits every game I go to. Every single game I go to, the under hits.
Okay. So maybe do a little POD or a fun parlay tweet a little bit later.
Okay.
Good shit, Steak. Thank you very much. Oh, wait. I'll put these in the Discord since I have the notes. But let me just run through and tell me what your favorite
Yeah,
plays
let's do that. That's what I'd like to do.
Quick recap. I'll tell you what we got in the notes, and we will go through every game. Don't forget, download Pickett. Promo code DJ, and you get $3 off. Yankees, Tigers. What did you like, Steak?
Damn. What did we like in this?
I like the Yankees first 5 team total under back Scooble.
Oh, I like Yankees team total under.
I'm going to take that. Marlins, Mets. We love this game.
Yeah.
You like the Mets?
Mets team total over or Mets run line?
I'm going to go Connor Gillespie under outs. That's my favorite play today. I'm going to do a full unit on that.
Oh, we're going back to Vientos. Word to Hovey.
Vientos. Yep. Vientos. Are we taking home run too?
Yes.
Okay. White Sox team total over is POD Pete's play +1.5. I'm going to probably take the +1.5.
I'm taking the +1.5.
I don't have anything on Pirates Cardinals. I just think that line for Skeens is very short.
Sitting it out.
I like the over in the Blue Jays and Red Sox.
I like the Blue Jays and the over.
Okay. Dodgers Nationals. We kind of want to square up here, if you could say that. I like the Dodgers first 5. I'm going to back that guy making his debut.
I'll join you.
Okay. Unless somebody tells me that the Nationals bullpen is like atrocious. And if they use their top arms.
The Nationals bullpen is atrocious. I think it might be the worst in the league.
By the way, I learned how to use this. Sorry, I know we're wrapping it up here for a second. Bullpen usage. God, you can't teach an old dog new tricks despite what they fucking say. Oh, look at that. Top guys are toast. All right. Not getting cute here. Dodgers full game. Yep. Dodgers full game. Okay. Square up. Angels Rays. You like the Rays bats?
Yeah.
I like the Rays to cover the run line. Honestly, I think it could be like a 6-3 game. I do like Boz over K's again. Yandy and Misner. I'll probably go Misner. He's a lefty going against fucking Kyle Hendricks. Fuck that guy. Braves Nerfy. You like Braves Phillies. You like the Yerfy.
Yerfy, Braves, Phillies, and lean to Braves, but I'm not going to fade the Phillies right now.
You like the Royals.
I like the Royals.
Probably going to stay off this game, but I do like the over. Both pitchers coming off good starts. Rangers and the Cubs. I'm gonna sit this one out, but I lean the over. What about you?
Seiya Suzuki. Hits, runs, RBIs.
This is Pickett. Download Pickett. It's a app to track your bets. You can see in the top left. And then when you sign up, follow us. Steak Friend with 2 A's, _degenerate. You can find our links in our Twitter bio, I think, or the link tree or something like that. Get in the Discord too. Brewers, you like the under?
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to go Peralta over hits allowed. I think this is the most obvious over of the day. I think the contrarian play is Orioles Diamondbacks under.
I'm taking Orioles.
I like the Astros first 5.
Yeah, cool. I'll square up with Jordan.
Okay. I also am taking Hoskins to hit home run.
Okay.
You laugh now, motherfucker. Get ready for the ultimate get right game.
Laugh now, laugh later.
Reds Giants.
Lean Reds not going to make anything for me.
Give me Jeffrey Springs over K's in the Athletics game. Steak.
Give me A's.
Great job. All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Thank you so much for hanging out. That was awesome. Breezo, Max Payne with a new follow. We're going to shut it down. See you, Steak. Good luck, everybody. Doesn't know how to use it. Fuck off. I think I did okay. Let's see the calendar. How red is it? Can I show it to you? Can I show it to you on the calendar? Yeah. It's not great. Yesterday sucked. Fucking bitch. Fucking stupid fucking Houston. 1 point away from a green knight. That's just how it goes. You need to filter on the top guys. What does that mean? Rate Owner's Box. Is Owner's Box live? I'll send you over to Owner's Box. Again, thank you everybody for hanging out. We always appreciate the support. Good people, good vibes. That's why we do it. And W Pickett, W Happy Hour last night. Thank you guys for showing up. Thursday, we'll see you again. Thursday, 4:30 to 6 p.m. Let's get fucking 6-ounce steak, a little buzz. Golf will feed tomorrow. Yep, BK will be on. We'll talk Masters. Looking forward to it. Also, just a little teaser. I'm going to talk to BK. You guys should rile him up. I think we're going to go watch the Masters together at T Squared. How do you feel about a DGen versus BK golf simulator match? I beat him last time for what it's worth. Maybe he gives me like 3 or 4 strokes. It is a totally different game on a golf simulator. What do you think about that? Live stream, BK versus DGen live stream on a golf simulator. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'm going to pitch it to him tomorrow. So I want you guys to let me know if you agree, because he's not into content, not a content guy, you know? Oops. Owners Box Sports. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to shut it down. Send you over to Owner's Box. Have a great day. Good luck on all your bets. We will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. I think, what do I have tomorrow? No, I'm good. I'm good for 10 a.m. All right. Peace, guys. Have a great day.